Hey everybody, Jake Lyon, and look what's back on the shelf. My Technics, coming around to the name, SL23 turntable. When I got it, the cartridge was still good. Got that nice S-shaped tone arm, them very pretty strobe dots, you know. Works great, sounds great. I guess if I was a nice person, I'd put a record on so they could hear what it sounded like, but I don't want to infringe any copyright. But
Jake and Owen channel and see it play.
That's right, go to Jake and Owen's channel and see it play. I'm going to have to annotate. Oh, it just went to your video now. That's crazy. But there's more purpose to this. So, yard sailing day was pretty successful. $20. It was a Craigslist ad. It said $20 for old audio equipment. Went, checked it out. For, I guess you could say 6 pieces. Here's 3 of them. Oh man, that's right. We've got a Jvc Se 50 Graphic Equalizer. Power's on. Very cute little power light. Haven't run anything through it, but I imagine it works alright. I'm not very familiar with SEA. I just know that there's a crazy thing on top of there about, but you can plug a SEA into it, and I really have no idea what that's about. Also have the JTV71 stereo tuner. This wouldn't power up. It looks like the plug was replaced, and maybe it wasn't replaced well, or there could be something else going on. Very nice heavy wheel. You probably can't see it in there. Yeah, look at that. That tuning indicator just looks so great scrolling around in there. I bet it looks even better lit up. I also love the very subtle red text on there. We've got the same red text on this. Jvc Kd 1920 cassette deck. You know, nice VU meters. The deck doesn't seem to fold out like it should. The fast forward and rewind doesn't work, but it does play. There's a good chance that all this gear I'm going to bring in for trade because it's cool, but I could use other gear, I guess. I don't know. I just like to have seen it. Now for the second part, well actually there's something else. Let me get to that, because there were 4 pieces, and one of them I'm sure I'm keeping despite the broken buttons, and that would be the Jvc Kd 65. You can see a couple of the buttons are broken there, but this thing is just a monster in terms of the meters for recording. Crazy knobs, all sorts of different shaped knobs, great feel to all the knobs, little click buttons, nice little clickies there, and then this power button feels so good, but look at those meters lit up, that's great. I'm going to play whatever's in here. Probably need to turn on my... Sounds quite nice. See the little meters running there. I could just not, I have to keep that. It's just the coolest deck I've seen in a while. On top of that, and I'm not running these now because one of the speakers isn't working, is these came with it. These are Kenwood KD KL777D speakers, and I don't know if you're familiar with the term kabuki or not. I only recently learned it, but they're essentially speakers marketed to the Japanese market. And the idea, or I don't know if that's true, but it was marketed to people who were like, oh, more speakers is better, the fancier speakers have 1,000,000. And so what you ended up with is these tiny little boxes with these 16-inch, you know, drivers in the bottom, and a mid there, and 2 small mids, and a small tweeter, and adjustments, and just a horn, and you really just didn't get any sound out of it. It was all about the image. I mean, and they're good drivers, but the pairing, and, you know, how many there are, you know, this combo didn't sound good on its own. So they're good for harvesting the drivers and using for something else, but other than that, they're just for show. Then, so that was an ad I responded to, and following that I went to a yard sale with a friend, and for $35 I picked up this. This is a Lowry. Wish I could have another light on here. It's the, you won't be able to see it. It's the, that's way too dark. It's the Wandering Genie, and so it's basically a very small, lightweight sort of an organ with nice rhythms and everything. I'll post a video of me playing on this, some nonsense, but you know, you've got your various tones here. Let me turn all that off. Turn the repeat off as well. You know, vibraphone. Hawaiian guitar, which sounds really weird for some reason. Banjo. Mandolin. Accordion. And then of course there's the ones that you can layer on top of the preset, so in any combo of them. The vibrato. Should be some. Put the bass on as well. Takes a little getting used to activate that glide button. I could just do this forever though. So much fun. Like just doing it with Mario, like, wait. Not even the right chord for that. So yeah, that's the Lori Wandering Genie. I'm guessing the glide is about the wander. It makes it all wandery. So those are my yard sale finds for today. Oh, before I go, waste our time. Same trip that Owen went to just recently with me. I mean, I went on a trip with Owen. I got a few things at the Goodwill there. This is the Hollies. I don't know if it's their first album or if it's a later album that was self-titled, but the Hollies are fun. You can see all their slightly colored eyes. It's kind of cool. I don't really know much about that album. Picked that up for $1. Rodan. Yeah. Rodan! Didn't really pick up as well as Godzilla, you know. Godzilla is one thing, and Rodan! Not as good. But then there's this gem, and you know, whatever about Cheetah Autopsy, I don't care, but I must watch Fart the movie. Now, very quickly, I just want to read for you the description of Fart the movie. This is the story of Russell. Russell loves to fart. Russell is married to Heather. Heather hates farting. The eternal triangle. Russell has two passions in life: watching television and farting tough, not necessarily in that order. It's New Year's Eve and wife Heather wants to party, but Russell would rather watch TV. Heather is certain that if they ever allowed farting on TV, he would never leave the house. This is the night Russell goes to sleep in front of the boob tube and dream that television land is all about farting. There are fart sitcoms, fart commercials, fart game shows, and even a movie review for Fart the movie. It was all a dream. Or was it? Why does this movie exist? Thank goodness it does. Guess we'll be watching that sometime. How could you not watch it? Come on, we have to watch it.
Fine.
Yeah, I knew it.